So the next thing we're going to do is create the masses, these mass buildings. And we're going to use the existing file that I gave you to do that. So all I want you to do is go to the architecture component and model in place. And for a category, we're going to pick site and then click OK. And I'll name this building mass. And click OK. And what it does is it sends me into sketch mode where I can make an extrusion. So I can make extrusions for each one of these. So if I go to extrusion, it's going to start at -6 and end at 15. Yours probably says 0 and 1 inch, but if you adjust the start to -6, it'll start below the current level, which is plane A1, -6 inches. And then I just put 15 because I'm not sure, some of them are different sizes, and I thought that would be a good place to start. Then I'll come over here and just go to the rectangle and draw one rectangle. And so once you get one rectangle done, you can do multiples, but go ahead and just do one because they're different heights. We need to go in and adjust them individually. So I'm just going to hit check there. You're going to see it over here creating that piece. And you can sometimes pull it up, and it will find the top of that. But if you can't, I would suggest using the align command. It's very fast. Align with the top of that, right? And so now what I'm going to do is come into my site plan and pick this guy. And instead of creating an extrusion and going through the command process again, I'm just going to copy this one to all of the ones that have 90-degree rectangle ones. There's one, right? Let's see, this guy, and then this guy, and then that guy. I think that's it for just the rectangular ones. And then I'm just going to come in and use the align command again to snap these guys into place, right? So I just have to do 2 clicks to get each one of those where I want it. And it's much faster than creating. When you get into digital work, basically editing is almost always the better option as opposed to creating something. Creating usually takes quite a bit longer than editing something depending on the program that you're using, right? So the next thing I'll do is I'll grab this guy and copy it from here to here. Right, now this one has a different topology, right? Like it has a different shape. So it doesn't, can't really align them. But I can pick it and edit the extrusion, which gives me the outline again. And I can go ahead and use the pick line, and then maybe TR for trim and trim that out and trim that out. Right, and then get that guy and check, right? And it's kind of up to you how you want to do this. Like if I take this guy and copy it over to here, right? And let's see, if I rotate that 90 degrees, right? Then I can sort of pull it or use the align command. AL is a shortcut to get that guy into place. So, sometimes it's, like this one, because I have to pick it also and edit the extrusion to change the angle of that. Sometimes it might be faster just to do, the create extrusion and use the pick line, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, check. And then you can right click and repeat the solid extrusion command, pick line, 1, 2, 3, 4, and check. And so, again, right click, repeat solid extrusion. It's all about finding sort of the best process and the quickest process really to get it done. Okay, so you can see I'm creating these guys over here. So I'm just going to go and finish the model for right now. I know I don't have them all, but let's finish that. And I'm going to pick this guy and right click on it and override graphics and view by element. And let's make it just a little transparent so I can see it, right? So I can see through it. So you can kind of see through, and I can go align with that, align with that, align with that, and just quickly go through and kind of get these guys, where you want them. So again, just being as quick as you can. I'll go ahead and sort of leave these. I'll stop this and complete it, and then I'll come back and we'll put a material on it.